everybody, welcome back to the channel. Smithshack's Custom Bakes, Rick Smithshack here. Today we're going to be making some Junebug frogs with chartreuse legs. I'm going to be making the inch and 3/4 and the 3.5 inch frogs. Okay, the molds I'm going to be using today are leg molds. Well, I'm going to use the main frog molds too, obviously, but this leg mold here, okay, for the inch and 3/4. And then I have 2 of these for the 3.5 inch frogs. I'm going to shoot the frog legs in chartreuse, and then I'll shoot move the legs over into the main molds, and then shoot the frog bodies in the Junebug. Having a little bit of technical difficulties with the recording of the sound. I'm having a hard time getting external microphones to work. So this time, and let me know what you guys think about this, how the voice quality is. I'm going to use filters in my video editing to set minimum voice levels and maximum. So hopefully that will even out across all the different clips that I do. It won't do anything for to kill the fan noise. It's not on yet, but it won't. There's no noise cancellation issue attributes there. So, but if you guys have, I've been recording with an iPhone. I initially, when I first started doing this, I was using an iPhone 11, I think. Now I'm on an iPhone 14. I'm still having issues getting external microphones to work and stay working. So if any of you have suggestions on something other than a phone that an external microphone will work with, because the further I move away from the iPhone, the less it picks up my voice. It does, the volume of it goes down. So I'm looking at the possibility of moving away from the iPhone, just because it's such a pain in the butt to use, you know, to get the sound right. I blame that totally on Apple. I have a external microphone that's wireless. All kinds of reviews on Amazon say it works great with iPhones. It's just blah blah blah. You know, it's just awesome. Just plug it in and it works. And guess what? I plug it in on my phone and it doesn't work. You know, what do you do with that? There's no app for it. There's no nothing. So a friend of mine, Mr. Hooper, has been helping me. We're trying to figure this out. But the other possibility is that maybe I could just move away from an iPhone completely. So with that said, let me get the plastisol cooked for the chartreuse color, and we'll get busy making baits instead of talking about cameras and microphones, right? All right, so we're ready to add our colorant. We're going to use this one from Dead on Plastics. They're chartreuse. I've already shaken it up quite a bit. All right, that's 30 drops of the chartreuse in there. Wanted to make sure I got enough and didn't overdo it. Pardon me. I want this one to be, the leg color to be perfect, so to speak, as it were. Oh shoot, I hit the microphone stand, or I mean the phone stand. Sorry about that. And this This is looking pretty beautiful. All right, let me see what the temperature is on this. And we might, and I don't have one in my pocket either, so there we go. It's good. This one has 2 injection ports. There we go. Always hold a little bit of pressure after you fill the mold to make sure that you push out any air bubbles or any air that's in the cavity still. There we go. Top off all the screws real quick. All right, so let's go ahead and open up this one. This is with the little legs. Okay. They mostly stayed in here. And this side, you can see how they are. Okay, we'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and be pulling those off and get ready to put them in the other molds. You see here, you see those guys. They're all filled out nicely. All right, I'll just have to cut them off and then get them in that other mold. Okay, here's the larger legs. Okay, those turned out real nice too. Let's check the last one here. Yeah. First time I've shot these 3 molds, and they've turned out pretty beautiful. Let me get those legs removed. All right, I have all the legs in. I forgot that the leg mold for these, there's only 10 pairs of legs in the leg mold, and there's 12 frogs in the 3 molds, so I had to shoot it again. But what I did to get the legs in was I just took the oil like this and ran it across. And I did this on these too. But I got just a little bit of oil in both ends, and I just spread it out like this with a brush. And that seems to work pretty darn good, actually. When I put them together, like so, they slip right together. Okay, there's no gaps, which would indicate that the feet didn't go into the other side properly. Okay, see? Just like that. All right, the Junebug is just about ready. The Junebug here is about 345 degrees, which I like to shoot when I'm shooting the tails and the body separate like this. I like to shoot the body kind of hot to ensure that it bonds with the legs. So let's go ahead and fill these 3.5-inch frogs. One. Here's the second one. It's full. Third one. Fourth one. Fifth one. Sixth one. I'm going to top off these screws real quick. Let's see. I don't know how this is going to do. Oh, you know what? I don't think that one filled. Well, maybe it did. But I'm still going to. Yeah, it probably did. There's still plastic in it. I'm going to go ahead and set that down. And if it didn't fill, guess what? I'm going to have to redo that one. Use this smaller injector. Yeah, it sucked up a little bit of air. There we go. All right. That one. And these don't take much, these little frogs don't take much plastic at all. Top these guys here back off. All right. There we go. And that had a chunk in it. Okay, let's open this one first because this is the one that I wasn't sure we had enough plastic in. Let's see. Oh, look at that. We did have enough plastic. Look at those guys. Huh? These are going to be some little fish catching machines. I'm pretty sure of that. Yeah. Tasty, huh? Well, for fish. I don't eat them, but and hopefully you don't either, but but we want the fish to. And I think they will. Yeah, there we go. Those are looking pretty good. Let's slide those off the side. I will I'll cut those off the sprue off camera because you guys don't want to see me doing that. You guys see me wasting the time, wasting your time like that. Okay, how about these big guys? How did I get some? I got a little glitter in there somehow. Not sure how that happened. But I don't think the fish are going to care, you know. And maybe if the fish eat this one really well, not the other ones, maybe we'll know what to do next time. Yeah, see, I got a little glitter in this one too. I wonder if the Junebug ran down in there a little bit. Well, if it did, that's okay. I'm not complaining. Maybe because this one doesn't really have it. Oh no, it does on the bottom. It does on the bottom there, just a little bit. But that's okay, I think. The frogs look good. They really do. Over here, there we go. It's so easy to look over the camera instead of through the viewfinder. In fact, it's so easy to do that it's hard to not do it. Okay. There's another nice mold, nice frog. Two more. So far, everything's pretty beautiful. Yeah, all these, and they look like, I don't want to pull too hard on the legs right now because they just got molded on there or molded in. So I don't want to, they haven't cured yet, so we'll wait a little bit before I give them a little bit of a tug. I'll probably use these. These big frogs, I'll use them on the surface, and I'll use them as spinner bait and buzz bait trailers. But I suspect these are going to do pretty darn good. Hey everybody, that's it for our video for today. Like I said in the beginning, if you have suggestions about a different camera that I can use, I'd need to use an external microphone with it. Preferably wireless, because I move around, and sometimes it's a real pain in the butt to keep the microphone cable out from underneath your feet, not tip over the tripod with your camera on, or in this case my phone. So yeah, if you have any suggestions, let me know. I'll look into them. I'll entertain all ideas. I am going to talk to a couple buddies of mine and see what they do, and maybe they'll have ideas. Well, they'll tell me what they do, yeah, I think that's it. I have a good time fishing with these. I have a couple of fish pictures for you. I caught my first white perch this week, but it was only like 5 inches, so I just tossed it back without taking a picture of it. And I probably should have taken a picture of it, just because it was the first one. But I didn't, so I'll have to wait and see if I catch another one. And I caught that on an inch and a quarter green pumpkin frog. And the green pumpkin seems to work really, really well for the bluegill over there, and the Junebug seems to work really well for the bass. Although I have caught bass on green pumpkin there. Some of the fancier colors, not so much. But if you liked what you saw today, folks, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and share. Sharing is one of the biggest ways you can help the channel. Share with your friends, your frenemies, your enemies, whoever. We're slowly growing again. The channel is. I think this morning it was 618 subscribers, which we're getting there. We need 1,000, 1,000 minimum, I should say, and a minimum of 4,000 hours watched, which we're not quite at 800 because of that 9-month gap. But we'll get there too on that. So until next time, folks, tight lines, calm waters, and God bless.